DJI appears to be building toward a much bigger story with the Osmo Pocket 4P than a simple minor refresh, and the strongest sign that the premium model is close came from DJI's May 7th teaser, which suggested that a dual-camera pocket variant is on the horizon. That teaser said a lot. 3x zoom, 1-inch dual sensor, and whatnot. What an exciting time to be alive. Let's dive into confirmed specs we know from FCC leaks. And today's video is sponsored by no one. If you want to book this spot, just mail us. The P in Pocket 4. P appears to point to a pro-oriented model, although the naming is not entirely settled across reports. Some outlets call it the Osmo Pocket 4P, while others refer to it as the Pocket 4 Pro. But both labels are describing the same basic idea: a higher-end version of the Pocket 4 with a more advanced imaging system. That distinction is important because DJI seems to be separating the line into two tiers, with the standard model serving everyday creators and the dual-lens version targeting users who care more about shooting flexibility, framing options, and creative control. The biggest reason people are paying attention to the Pocket 4P is the reported dual-lens design. The most repeated claim says DJI is pairing a 1-inch main sensor with a second telephoto lens, often described as a 3x optical lens. If true, this would be a major upgrade for the Pocket series because it would allow genuine perspective changes instead of relying mostly on crop zoom or digital framing tools. For a handheld gimbal camera, that kind of flexibility could be a game changer for travel videos, interviews, short-form content, and cinematic B-roll. The dual-lens idea also makes the Pocket 4P feel more like a creator camera than a pure lifestyle gadget. A wide main lens is useful for selfies, vlogging, and handheld movement, but a telephoto lens opens the door to portraits, detail shots, tighter compositions, and more polished storytelling. That matters because small cameras often look impressive in specs, but still feel limited in practice when users want to switch between wide and compressed perspectives. A true optical zoom option would let the Pocket 4P do things the standard model cannot easily match. Some rumor coverage goes even further and suggests that DJI may be testing a compact camera head with vertically stacked optics, or even a layout that hints at more than two modules. Still, the most consistent and believable version of the story is the simple two-camera setup: one wide lens and one telephoto lens. That would already be enough to separate the Pocket 4P from the standard Pocket 4 and make it a clearly premium product. It also explains why DJI would want to keep the base Pocket 4 in the lineup rather than replacing it outright. On the feature side, the Pocket 4P is being linked to a 1-inch CMOS sensor, 4K recording at up to 240 frames per second in some reports, D-Log support, and DJI's newer subject tracking system. Those are not small upgrades in the context of a compact camera, because they suggest DJI is trying to deliver a device that can handle both casual content and more deliberate production work. A camera with that kind of specification profile would not just be about convenience, it would also be about giving users a genuinely capable tool in a pocket-sized form factor. The display is also expected to remain a major part of the experience. Reports suggest that DJI will keep the rotatable or flexible touchscreen design that has become one of the Pocket line's signature advantages. That makes sense because the rotating screen is a key reason the Pocket series is so attractive to solo creators, travel vloggers, and anyone who wants a camera that can switch quickly between horizontal and vertical shooting. If DJI combines that familiar ergonomics with dual lenses, the Pocket 4P could be much more appealing than a typical compact camera upgrade. Storage is another point that has come up in rumor coverage, with some reports suggesting the camera may ship with around 128 GB of built-in storage. That would be a practical improvement for creators who shoot high bitrate footage or forget to carry a card, though it remains unconfirmed. Even if the final spec differs, the inclusion of any meaningful onboard storage would fit the broader direction of the Pocket 4P, which seems to be about reducing friction for creators and making the camera easier to use as an all-in-one recording device. The release timing still isn't fully settled, but the general direction of the reporting is consistent. The Pocket 4P looks close. Some outlets suggest a launch in late May, while others say June 2026, or a global availability window stretching to the end of the month. The fact that DJI has already started teasing the model makes that timeline feel believable, even if the exact date remains uncertain. In other words, the device is still in the watch this space stage, but it no longer feels like a far-off concept. The May 7th teaser is especially important because it changes how the story should be read. Before that teaser, the Pocket 4P was mostly a rumor-driven product with leaks and speculation shaping the narrative. After the teaser, it started to look like DJI was intentionally preparing the market for a dual-camera model and testing interest in a more premium pocket device. That is why the current coverage has become more confident and why the launch chatter now feels closer to an actual announcement cycle than a speculative discussion. For creators, the appeal is easy to understand. A standard pocket gimbal camera is great for everyday content, but a dual-lens version offers more room to be expressive. A telephoto lens can make faces look more natural, help isolate subjects from busy backgrounds, and add visual variety to a video without requiring a bigger interchangeable lens camera. That could make the Pocket 4P especially useful for travel filmmakers, solo interviewers, event shooters, and social media creators who want more production value without carrying a full camera kit. There is also a strategic reason DJI may be introducing a dual-lens model now. The standard Pocket series already has a loyal audience, so a premium version gives DJI a way to expand upward without disrupting the base product. If the Pocket 4P lands with optical zoom, stronger creator tools, and a refined shooting experience, it could serve as the serious version of the line, while the regular Pocket 4 remains the easier entry point. That kind of segmentation is common in consumer tech, and it would let DJI address both mainstream buyers and power users with one family of products. Of course, there are still important unknowns, and that should be part of any accurate news write-up. DJI has not yet published a full official spec sheet for the Pocket 4P, so details such as final pricing, battery life, exact zoom range, and accessory support remain open questions. Some reports may prove accurate, while others may change before launch, which is why the current story should be framed as an emerging product watch rather than a finalized product announcement. Even with those caveats, the direction is clear enough to say that DJI is moving toward a much more ambitious pocket camera. The combination of a May 7th teaser, repeated dual-lens reports, and multiple leak cycles has made the Pocket 4P one of the most talked-about compact cameras of the year. If DJI follows through on what the rumors suggest, the Pocket 4P could become the most versatile pocket gimbal camera the company has ever made, and it may set a new benchmark for what a small creator camera can do. In the bigger picture, the Osmo Pocket 4P is interesting because it represents a shift in what users expect from pocket cameras. People no longer want only stabilization and convenience. They want enough creative control to replace a larger setup in many situations. A dual-lens pocket camera would be DJI's answer to that demand, and the May 7th teaser suggests the company knows the market is ready for it.